Cost projections for the second... You're not here. Brooke? Great time to go to lunch.
Oh. Second adolescence, who cares? The lure of celibacy? Speak for yourself. Liposuction, something for everyone except the publisher, MC. Matthew Calloway to head Landmarks Commission. Calloway stumps for town council incumbent. Don't you ever throw anything away? The election is water under the bridge. Wait a minute, this is last week. Campaign contributions, 1994.
Calendar and set something up for early next week.
Okay.
Thank you. Do I have to put a padlock on my door?
You promised me cost projections for the second quarter.
You promised me that you would keep your nose out of editorial. Of course, I knew that was too good to be true. Bad habits die hard, right, Adam?
Oh, is that why you're dogging the man who defeated Edmund Gray for Congress?
Congressional aid. Can you believe it?
Let me get this straight. You're actually working for Matthew Calloway.
Yep. What do you think about the clothes? How do you like me dressed for success?
Where is your brain, Mother?
Come on. I go from T-shirts and aprons to clothes like this, and you're still not happy?
This is supposed to be a step up?
Are you kidding?
Being a waitress is better than...
Better than what, Allison? Better than welfare? Because that is exactly where we're headed.
So you're happy to work for some sleazoid who thinks of you as a rent-a-slut?
Will you forget about that? Come on, this is a real job.
Maybe to you, but to Calloway? Like he really forgot what you did?
I made a mistake. I mean, come on, can't we ever get past that? I am doing the best I can here.
Bad timing?
No, it's okay. Come on in.
Excuse me, but what is going on here? If Calloway's your boss, what's he? What are you doing, Mother?
Waiting's hard.
Tell me about it. In a stakeout I've been on, I haven't gone through a dozen donuts minimum.
Yeah, well, waiting goes with the territory. But if Noah can't hack it...
This ain't happening. I think Miss Janet's a no-show.
Linda. I just dropped a client off on Pine Street, and I thought I'd stop over.
This is not a good time.
I should have called.
I have an appointment.
Well, we need to talk strategy.
Oh, maybe tomorrow morning.
I'm in court tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, I'll come by your office later today. I really have to go. I have a job interview. I'm late for it, so I'm sorry, but I've got to run.
Where's your job interview, Janet? Mac's Body Shop? Janet, what were you going to do with this?
Oh, My Children, brought to you by Pull-Ups. Build confidence with Pull-Ups, the big kid training pants.
It's not what it looks like.
What is it? A family heirloom? You're taking it to be appraised?
No, I always carry it around.
As an accessory instead of a scarf.
The streets, they're not safe for a woman alone.
Prison you could handle, but Pine Street makes you nervous.
There's a good reason for this.
Well, I would love to hear it.
Not out here.
Oh, no.
What, are you saying that you're afraid of me?
You know. You with the tire iron? Look, don't take this personally, but you've got a history with blunt objects.
I'll go ahead. Throw my past up into my face just like everybody else in this cold-hearted town does. Did it ever occur to you that I might feel vulnerable because people know who I am now? That maybe my life is in danger, that maybe there's some maniac sending me hate mail?
Let's see it.
What?
The hate mail.
Well, why would I keep it?
To show the police.
Well, it wasn't even addressed to me. It was sent to the management. It says, evict Janet Green.
Well,
or else.
Where is the manager's
No,
office?
stop. Wait, you're just going to make things worse.
I don't have time for this. You get yourself a new lawyer, Janet.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
That would be a nice change of pace.
Someone is after me. They're out to get me.
Who?
I don't know. Some ruthless, exploitive opportunity.
Janet!
I don't know his name. He's trying to frame me for something I didn't do. He's going around telling lies about me. He's going to tell people that I tried to kill Laurel Montgomery. I didn't do it. I have to stop him.
With this?
No, that's just for protection. This guy is a ruthless blackmailer.
I knew she sounded shaky over the phone.
Well, of course she's gonna be shaky. Your back is up against the wall.
Just because Janet is a little late doesn't mean she won't come.
Yeah, all right. Well, I ain't standing around here waiting on nothing.
You got something better to do?
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Can't you give it a little longer?
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Please have a little patience.
Shut up. I asked him. What's your point, Derek?
Said, maybe you're not the man for the job.
Oh, what job we talking about? Oh, you must mean this hush-hush high-level action. Standing around watching parked cars. You're real good at that, ain't you?
Derek. Waiting for the deal to go down. Not popping off like that when it doesn't happen. That's what police work is about.
Oh, yeah, I'm hip. That's why the waterfront's like it is. Because you boys in blue are so good at waiting around.
You just don't get it, do you?
He gets it. This is very boring. It doesn't pay much either. You probably think all cops are chumps. I did, certainly, until I got to know a couple of them. It's a funny thing, though, if you stand still for a little while, you see things in a whole different light.
Okay, maybe Janet didn't take the bait. But maybe she did. Maybe we hooked her. Maybe she's on her way in. Don't you think it's worth waiting to find out? You did say you're doing this for Laurel.
Go check the volume on this expensive piece of high-tech police apparatus.
Do you slip in after hours, or do you confine your snooping to the business day?
I just came in for the cost projection.
Oh. Matthew Calloway's or mine?
We're well into 1995 now. Why are you still rehashing Edmund's defeat?
Where do you see anything about Edmund?
Memo from E.G.
Oh, you're reaching.
No, you're reaching. Calloway is ensconced in Congress. It's too late to turn the election around.
I'm doing a profile piece. Matthew Calloway, his way. The legend, the man.
Oh, when did you interview the legend?
I haven't interviewed him yet.
Oh, so what is your source of this so-called profile? Matthew Calloway's enemies, by any chance?
Calloway has enemies?
I'm surprised he even agreed to this. You're so squarely in the enemy camp. He didn't agree to it, did he? You're revving up for a smear job here, aren't
Look,
you?
we don't do smear jobs at this magazine. This is going to be a thoroughly researched article.
Oh, yeah, public beheading.
All right. Here is your cost projection.
I'm changing the subject.
I don't have time for this. Go on. Go on. Call your sleazy friend, tip him off. It's not going to do any good because we're going to nab him anyway. Oh, what's the matter? You want to tell him in person?
You can rattle Calloway's skeletons till they stage a march down Main Street. I'm going to stay stay out of it.
Calloway at work and him at home. I don't get this.
We'll talk about it later.
You used to be like my best friend. And now it's like, who are you?
I'm your mother. And I am asking you if we can please discuss this later.
Why? Because you have a date?
Allison, this is not a date.
Oh, excuse me, what's the code word?
Edmund happens to be a friend.
A friend, thank you. You see, my mom's got a whole new language system. Do you speak Lisbik too? Seduction for money, that's called building a college fund, and the man you hit on, he's known as a friend.
That's enough.
What am I asking for here? Just the truth.
Well, maybe the truth is just a little bit more complicated than a 16-year-old girl.
Fine. Like I'm a 2-year-old. Maybe I'm too immature to live with you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Maybe I need a traditional family unit. Maybe there's an opening at my dad's.
Oh, you can't be serious.
You want a good old-fashioned kid who never asks any questions? Then give me a good old-fashioned life. In a nice big house where I never have to worry about the light bill.
And since when did you start caring about money?
I care about my mother, but she's not around anymore. I'm living with this weirded-out stranger who lies to me all the time.
Your mother's not lying. This is not a date. I'm a married man, and I don't cheat on my wife. Your mother and I are just friends.
You mean sort of like bowling buddies? This is getting better and better. You used to be this honesty freak, and I totally love that about you. Why don't you care about the truth anymore?
Look, that's exactly what this is about.
Hello? Who's calling, please? Just a second. It's your boss, Mr. Calloway.
I'll take it in my bedroom.
Everybody knows what my mom tried to do to you. Why are you on her side all of a sudden? What's going on with you two?